Hello, welcome to Miemie's Keepsakes. I'm Marnell. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm doing a thrift haul again with Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. If you search hashtag thriftythursday, and also the Thrifty Canucks with Kim Newberg. Please go to their channels. I will link their channels in my description box, and then you can see a list of all the participants for both these collaborations. So today I have a little bit more than last week. Had more time for the thrift store, so I bought three like cross stitch projects that's framed. I am planning to take them out of the frame and put them on the front of a cover or as a pocket in my journal. So this one is a little carriage with some flowers on it. The second one is a beautiful, it's very delicate and fine, sorry for the glare, roses, and I think this is absolutely gorgeous. It would be beautiful in a journal, and I love the pinks and the blues and greens together. And then this one is a little bird fountain with some beautiful flowers. It almost looks like lilacs and bulbs. It's just beautiful. And then I bought a scarf this week. I don't know, the thrift store that I usually go to, the scarves are incredibly expensive, usually like $9 and $12 for a scarf, which I think is too expensive. This one was $3.99, and I love the fabric, the blue, but then the reason why I bought it is because of this dangly blue trim, and it's on both sides of the scarf, so it is definitely worth the $3.99. There's lots of trim in this small little scarf. The other thing that's really expensive at this thrift store is brooches. I don't know why, because it's not like everybody wants brooches, but this one was not fairly cheap, and it's obviously not great quality, but this would be great on the cover of a journal, just if you have a tie to keep the journal closed, to just put it on there. I think it will be beautiful for the right journal. And then the other jewelry I bought this week, this was all four pieces were in a little bundle, and this one I just like these shimmery beads. I'm not sure I'll use the brown ones, but I'll take it apart for those beads. And then this one only had two of these green beads. I don't know if you can see the color. This one I'm gonna use these it's little shells, like charms, so I'll use those, take it apart. And this one I'll take the entire thing apart and use all of these caged beads or stones for dangles as well. Then I found a bag with faux leather in it. It's obviously not real leather, but I thought this would be perfect for spines of journals. And there's different colors. I also found this, let me see if I can get rid of the glare, these Denizen style labels. They are older because they're yellow, and the glue it's not gluing onto the backing anymore, but they're obviously not too old. But I just love the color and the style of this label. I'll definitely be using that. And I found this adult trivia. It has, like, on the one side it has this with the colored coding, and then on the back it looks like this. Let me just turn it right side up. So I think what I'll definitely use this side, maybe decorate it with some stickers or something, and then cover this side of the card and use it as tuck spots and journaling spots. Maybe make small tags. So there's a lot of them in here, and they're already yellowed and just ready to use. Then I found this little box. I just thought it was just beautiful. I might just make a cover of this or cut it out and use this on top of a bigger cover. And yeah, or just use it in my craft room to store things in and just pop it up on my shelf. I really like it. It's all black and white or gray, and then just a little bit of blue detail in here. So then on to the books. I, as usual, bought a lot of books. Like this book it's nothing special. The cover, I will use the cover for a journal. I think I do like this. The spine, yeah, I just like this. I can add stuff to the bold. Inside, it's not an old book, but I like these kind of horizontal. It's 1982, so I like these kind of horizontal books that you can just fold over and put in your journal as a journaling page, and then the script is going the right way. And then it has this little detail on there, and then throughout the book, the further you go in, it has these numbers on every page, which I really like. That would look great for a background, for a tag, or just as a page. The photos in here is nothing wonderful, but I will use that as well. Why not? So I bought this one, and then this chocolate one, and both these books were only $1, so I thought it's a good find, seeing that I can use the cover, and then I will definitely use the pages. And then this book it has these details on, and they're different for each section in the book. And look at even the pictures in this book I think is beautiful. So they have all these little details, and it's all different for each section, and I think that is just pretty. And the pages are nicely yellowed and would make a perfect page in my journal. Definitely worth the $1 I've spent. This book I wasn't totally convinced on buying, but it was a great price as well. It is 1960s American cars of the 1960s, and this was 2005, this book, so it has beautiful illustrations in here. It's a lot of cars. I don't think I'll ever use all of them, but it is beautiful. And I will use some of this on tags, journaling cards, you know the drill. So I took it because I bought it because it was a good price, and I do like the 60s and 50s. So there's the car book. And I found this Familiar Birds of the Northwest, and it's Audubon Society book. So I do have a lot of bird books already, I know, but this one is a little different. This one was published in 1983, but look at these. It's little squares and just beautiful, beautiful illustrations. I'll just quickly flip through, and it's nice soft colors. It will go with anything, and I think you can just cut this out and tuck it in a envelope or back it with some file folder, and you have a small journaling card. but absolutely beautiful illustrations. Then I found this Memories of Childhood, and it, let me see the date. 1988, and it has these Victorian style illustrations but with brighter colors. Normally they would be more pastel-y. I do like this, and it is a little bit of a glossy page, but it's nice and small. Like, even if I cut out this entire frame, that's a journaling card already done, and you can just back it with writing paper. But beautiful small illustrations. The cover of the book has this embossed tree on it that I really like to maybe make a small notebook or something. Then I found this Mother's Treasury, and it has, let's see, this was illustrated by Becky Kelly, and it has beautiful illustration, 2005. But look at this, the pages has this beautiful borders, and then just adorable illustrations. So I'm look at the baby. I think this is so pretty. And then you already have the poem in the middle, and if you don't use the illustrations, these will make beautiful word snippets as well. Look at that, so pretty. Oh, and I totally forgot about the doilies. I didn't buy a lot. I have a lot of doilies, so at the moment I'm kind of looking for colored doilies just to add some color into my journals. So these, I can cut all of these flowers off individually and add them to journals, and then still use the center of the doily. And I do like the yellow. And then this one, when I look for doilies, I look for doilies that were crocheted with thinner crochet thread, not the thick ones or the ones that crocheted with wool. It's just too thick to use in journals. Even on the cover, I don't like that. So I do look for the smaller ones, and then I do look for pieces where I can cut them apart easily, separate them, and use them as individual pieces in my journals. And then I also like the small ones like this, and these little round ones. I think there's 4 or 5 of these ones, the small ones. Obviously this is easy to use. Just glue it onto your page or sew it onto your page or cover. Okay, let's go back to books. This I found in like one of those goodie bags, and I love the cover of this one. I think it is maybe German. Love the cover, and then the inside is, it has all of these beautiful illustrations in there, like small little two-toned illustrations. That one, and then this was in one of the books, can't remember which one. So it's just something about bulbs or gardening. Would definitely use that. And then these are just music pages. I think it's all this is for the organ. So yeah, these pages I will just use. They're already nicely yellowed. I don't think I would even tea stain or coffee stain them. They're just beautiful as is, ready to use, either as collage pieces, pages on your journal. These are very handy to find. Then about 2 weeks ago, I think, I found this Gourmet Cookbook, and I love it. Like the spine and everything about this is just beautiful. But so this week I found these two, and it's the same year, 1968, but it's a different color, and it's volume 1 and volume 2, and it's the Gourmet Cookbook. And inside, I think this one, yes, somebody must have received this as a gift, and so everybody in the office or wherever signed it for them. But look at this. This is just so pretty. And then the entire book is filled with these little illustrations and beautifully aged photos. And there's lots and lots of pages in here, and some extra ephemera. And then each chapter has a bigger illustration like that. I just love this. This was volume 1. And then volume 2. Oh, sorry. It has this gift certificate valued $2.50. Anyway, this book is more or less the same as volume 1. So I think if I make journals of these, I'll make the 3 of them together, kind of as a series, I think. And I found this British Encyclopedia of Birds. I love this cover. It is so pretty, and look at the spine. Don't know if you can see this gold. The gold has come off a little bit, but there's a bird on there as well. So it's Encyclopedia of British Birds, and it is from let's see if we can find a date. Look at that, so pretty. I know I have enough books of birds, but this one, the cover, doesn't seem like there's a date. And plus this week I was looking for black and white photos, images, and so this book has lots and lots of black and white images. Oh, look at that. That is so pretty. That I need for a project. So love this book. Then I found this one, Century of Color. Exterior decorations for American buildings 1820 to 1920, and it had this, it's like Sherwin-Williams, a color chart in it, all these small little houses, and then the entire book is filled with the pictures of houses with the color combinations. Simply love this. It's definitely, I mean, that you can just use, and then it's a journaling card if you cut those out. And then in the back it has this kind of illustration of, you know, the color chart, and then some drawings and the index, and I love that. Anyway, let's see the cover is nothing, but I do like this. And the following books I bought because I was looking for black and white images, mainly of like black and white photos of people. So this one is Images of Ireland, North Belfast, and it's 2009, so not very old, but it has a lot of old black and white photos in here that I am planning a project with these, so I will show you what I'm planning on doing with these black and white images. There's obviously a lot. I don't need this much, but I really like this book. And then this book was, oh, love the cover. It's a Nederlands family album, so it's like a family album, Leon de Vries, and it is 1976, And this entire book has the most beautiful family photos. It's absolutely beautiful. This is exactly what I was looking for my project. So I was very happy to find this. Look at this baby in the stroller and all the children. Like, looks like she had a baby every year. Anyway, this was just exactly what I was looking for, and so pretty. I mean, every page has beautiful, beautiful photos in it. Totally adorable. Now I'll just quickly flip through it. Look at these at the beach. Yeah. Wedding. Anyway. And then this one, same thing. I wanted the black and it's a huge book. It's Dynamic America, and it has lots and lots of black and white images in it as well. Totally different than the other book, but beautiful images throughout this book. A lot of sepia toned photos as well, and drawings and advertisements. Lots and lots and lots of images. Where's that? That I can use. Look at that. A beautiful book, and it has all of these kind of little leaflets inside throughout the book with beautiful images in it as well. There's another one. And then my husband and I went to the flea market on Sunday, and I found just a few things. I find that the flea market, some of the booths are really expensive and not always worth buying. So I found this. This was butter paper. They would wrap butter in. There were only 2 of them, and she gave me this for free. I just love blue, so this is just beautiful. Don't know exactly how I would use it in my journal, but it will definitely be used. Love it. Then I found this small little booklet, and it is like a school program. It's May 27th, 1901. So it just has like the class list and the program for the evening, maybe like a class roll, like the award night that we have at the end of the school year, but just for 1906. I just thought it was adorable, and this would be, I just have to find the perfect journal to add this to. I would probably just add it as is because it's just so beautiful. And then my husband found this for me. I have bought, I think, 1 or 2 of these at the thrift store, but none of them is this old. This one is just, it looks used and grungy, and I love it. This one I'm going to keep for myself and use it as my planner, because I'm constantly losing the little notes that I'm writing on during the day, or at the end of the day, what to do tomorrow. So if I keep it in the binder, that would work better. And I think it's 1962, and that's in a different language, the inscription. But as you can see, the tags, this book was used. It wasn't just sitting on the shelf. Look at the staining over there. I just love it. I probably would take most of these pages out, but keep the dividers and maybe some of this just to decorate my planner. I watched Catherine Clark. She made one like this probably 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago on her channel, and just loved it. The moment I saw it, I thought I need a really old one for myself. And yeah, it's wasn't sitting on the shelf. Look at the stains here. I love it. It's just nice to know that this book was used and now it will get a new life rather than just be thrown in the garbage. I think it's just beautiful, like the back, just all of it. I love it. I won't change anything to this cover because I love it as is, and just add some pages in this to plan my day, and then reuse this book that's already 1962. It's how much? 90? No, not 90 years old. Anyway, you do the math. It's old and grungy. That's just as I like it. Do please go to all the other ladies. If you type in hashtag thriftycanucks and hashtag thriftythursday, you will see all the videos from the other ladies participating, or go to Sherry's channel on Turquoise Dreaming. She has a list of all the participants on her in her description box, and so does Kim Newberg for Thrifty Canucks. So please go and through their videos and watch what they find. I love watching these videos because it's nice to see what other people find, and maybe it's things that I didn't even think about including in my journals. So it's always and then it's good to see all the old books that I might not find but I can keep an eye out for in the future. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have a really good rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.